Okay, let's take a look at page 36. We're going to be doing the Russian folk song. And Russian folk song is using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes and right hand, and I think at some point maybe left hand. No, just the right hand. Right hand plays 3 notes. We have middle C. So memorize where middle C is. If after a few weeks you don't know what middle C looks like, then Houston, we have a problem. Middle C, and I drew it kind of fat, didn't I? And then we have D right above. Okay, and then we have E. So right hand is playing those 3 notes and left hand is playing B right below, and also A. So we have A, B, and the right hand C, D, and E. You'll notice that for this one, you're playing 2 notes actually on top of each other. So that means you play them together. Actually 3 notes. Left hand A, right hand C, and E will all play together in the very first measure. Okay, 2 or more notes stacked on top of each other, we call that a chord. So we have left hand A and the right hand C and E play together in the very beginning. Another thing that the book introduces is a little articulation sign. So we've learned what dynamic sign is. That's the volume of music, like how loud or soft. And articulation is how to touch the keys. Yeah, is it like a short or long, that kind of texture word. And this little thing is called accent. And it means to, just like accent in language, it means to put emphasis. So it starts loud, forte. Remember forte? And also with accent. How do you get a loud sound on the keyboard? It depends on the speed of attack. And also, maybe attack is not a good word. You're not attacking the keys. You are placing your hand. But if you quickly go into the keys, for example, without slamming or anything, then you'll get a louder sound. If you go in slowly into the keys, the speed of descent. Oh, I like that, speed of descent. Then you might have a softer. And also what part of your finger you use. Right now I'm just telling you support your fingertips. But, sometimes you play a very tip, and other times we might be using a fatter surface area to get a softer sound. So it's more like a caressing feel. But for now, just focus on supporting those fingers. Okay, so it says with spirit. Let's see if we can play this together. This is on page 36. Okay, let me play it once for you. The position is A, C, and E. 1, 2, ready, go. Now left hand. E2, A2 together. Measure 13. You would have also noticed on your music that, so by the way, everybody should have their books by now, that each line is indicated with different letters. So you have A for the first line, and A again, and then B, B, and then A prime. So what that is telling you is the form of the piece. It's like, what? I just started learning how to play and you're going into forms already? They are, yeah. And, it's, in a fancy term, we call that analysis, analyzing the form, right? But it's actually just making observations about what stays the same and what changes. So by these letters, you can tell that first two lines are exactly the same. The only difference, well, no, there is no difference. First two lines exactly the same. So once you learn the first line, you know the second line. See, that's why they're telling you to look out for things like that. And the next two lines are also the same. This time, the only difference is the third line, first B section is played forte, which is loud. And the second B section is repeated but piano, which means soft, so like an echo effect, right? And then we resume being loud at the last line, measure 13. And let's see, it's called A prime. What is the difference? Main thing is that first two measures are exactly the same, so that's why it's A prime. It's like the A,